was uh I've been looking at these cars. I'm just trying to figure out it's like we said, especially like more with the Group 3 because there's more options there than there is in oh, great.
Knocking shit over.
Alright, there you go. Just because there's more options in the Group 3 than there are in Group 2 and Group 4. There's just way more cars.
Right.
But I don't know. The BMWs look the same. I thought that that's the car I was going to go with.
Oh, next race. The next race is gonna suck.
But I'm slowly falling out of love with those things. I'm liking the GTR, but the GTR is not that great on tires, eh?
And depends on what you're comparing it to. I know that on Monza it was horrible on tires compared to the Lexus. I was passing GTRs all over the place.
Right. And I'm looking at it, and it has similar specs to the freaking V12.
But you have to remember, though, the car that I chose on the Lexuses for the Group 3 has more acceleration. And that's where I was fucking them up. So I was getting out of all the corners a lot faster than they were. Plus the way I shift. You've seen how I shift. If I don't have to drop to a lower gear, I don't. I usually try to stay one above the suggested red gear.
And see, that's what I've been at. Although that red gear, for me, it doesn't seem to be... I don't know if it's because I'm driving it aggressive, but it's constantly going down to like 2 and 3. And I'm like, I'm in 4th gear. I don't know why it would be suggesting. Or there's no suggestion, right? So I don't know why I'm tearing through ass. I'm going like 120. Why would I be in 2nd gear? You know what I mean?
Oh, N100. Oh, that's gonna suck. Sorry, yeah.
So I don't know, man. The more I'm learning, like the less I actually learn. At times, it feels like, because it some of this stuff is counterintuitive to what the numbers say. Like once again, like that Vantage shouldn't be able to keep up at all based on the gears with anything.
Right.
Because I mean, the first 3 gears are sluggish, but like how I mean. And then the funny thing is I keep having mixed results. Do you remember the other day when you were just walking up on me with that Supra?
Oh, yeah.
So I went back in and I used the FT1 again, just because like now I had a better understanding.
Right.
Dude, I was much faster, but at the same time, like one day I'd race it and it'd be super average, and then another day I'd run it again. And it'd be super quick. Same car, same, like, even, I went back and set up this thing so it would be exactly the same on, for the time and all that shit. So all this stuff is the same. Because I've been making a couple of lobbies now that I went in there finally.
Oh, that's fun, huh?
Yeah, so now I know I'm going to have this set up for BOP, no tire wear, no fuel consumption, blah, 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 and then this is the track that I'm going to go in there and practice on. But at the same time, that track that you were showing me how to do stuff on, and I'm still fairly newish to the wheel, going on a month, and that's a super technical track. Now I get what you're saying about that. So... these tracks are going to get a little easier for me since that's the one basically I'm learning on.
Yeah, that's a pretty technical track.
So I'm learning. My thing is, like I was trying to tell you on that stream, so I'm braking and I'm downshifting. And I'm not doing them at the same exact time as the other thing too, from what I can gander. Because I was going back and looking at some of my replays. And so I think the other thing I'm doing too is, do you pump your brake or do you just get on it, let it go?
I get on it, I feel for the gear to engage, and then I let off, start giving it gas.
That's where I'm losing time.
Sometimes I'm trail braking through, like right now I'm trail braking and getting on it.
Yeah, I'm losing time because
right there I don't brake at all. I'm on Laguna Seca. I'm on Laguna Seca, I didn't set it. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I just started the post.
Anyway. Okay. I think what I should do is freaking do the same thing you're doing, so I can go back and it'll just auto save on YouTube.
Yeah.
Instead of, because on Twitch it'll usually only clip it. I don't know why. There's settings on there to change that, but I don't bother with it enough. So.
Oh, I knew it. Ah, track limit.
What car are you using?
I'm in the Lexus GR4 Manufacturer's Cup. So I have to be in the Lexus. This is my fucking, this one pimped out. I even got Botsmaru on the corner.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said,
But see,
you want to know something stupid? So I looked at my logins. Like I said, I almost had 90 days. I just figured out today those little blue dots are racing markers. These little bubbles.
Oh.
And that's kind of where you want to be when you're trying to go in and out of the turns using those.
Oh, you use those? I don't use any of those.
See,
you're better off turning them off. Turn them off. Because what happens is you start looking at those too much, and you're not looking as much at your braking points and other things that you need to look at. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna take cursory.
Every
eventually I'll learn the tracks, for sure.
But you're better off not getting used to it. Trust me. Because one thing I was watching Fast Turtle earlier in the week on this course. Keep in mind, he was setting the same sort of times that I was setting on Kyoto Park. And I'm watching in the race, and he's just a fucking mess, going nuts. These fucking people. And his times were like 2:24. Your fucking time is better than that. You know? You know what I'm saying?
I went around.
But he's watching these fucking dots. And he's going, well, I should have the ideal driving line, and other people should be following that. And you know what? Other people aren't following that. Other people have found the actual racing lines that are the fastest. Those ones are going to give you the fastest for suggested tire wear, fuel saving, etc., etc. This is one thing Hako drilled into us over and over. Turn that off. Turn off traction control as soon as you can. Just start getting used to it without traction control. And it took me a while, but it wasn't until Closer kept getting on me, because he was like, dude, I will make you 3 seconds faster if you turn off your traction control and listen to me on the Brazilian track. And he did.
I think I'm going to start putting it down to 1 on all my cars, and then, because I think I've been at 2 and already on 1 of some cars, but I don't know. Yeah, you know, because like I said, so I ran. So that the funny thing is that yeah, my shifting is kind of atrocious. My thing is, I was dropping down the gear to get back up to speed and then back up, but what I'm doing is I'm just shifting way too many times during the race, doing that. Like, it's better, obviously, if there's a severe slowdown where I need to pick it up and drop down in a second to traction back up. But, like, I think it's because of that one turn that we were doing, where you were telling me go into 4th, because you come up on it, it's 5th, and it's kind of like a going down and to the left. It banks to the left, and you're in 5th, you kind of brake, drop down to 4th, kind of go through the, you know, most of the turn, and then towards the end, you're starting to lose traction, so you get it down to 3rd, and then you pop it back into 4th coming down, and then there's another slope that goes down.
I'm trying to think which part you're talking about.
It's on, It's on
Kyoto
it's like
Park?
yeah. It's on the it's that
Well,
big
hold
that
on. I will set up a lobby.
yeah. It's whatever it's the daily race, right?
Right. Daily race
Yeah, that
C.
one. Yeah. Because I remember you were telling me at that shadow going to third.
Um,
So I mean, my time's slowly getting there. I just kind of gotta, like I said, I gotta stick to, a solid 3 to 5 cars, which kinda, I mean, when you kind of look at it, Group 3, that's about what it is.
right.
You don't see, 5 different cars in a lobby. It's usually the same 3 to 4 cars at most in a lobby. Because people already know, like, what to run for the track. So, again with the cats, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's my manufacturer car. A lot of time went into finding all those decals. A lot of time.
Be lesser of a man with a
Notice
question
my
your six
my
out.
mobile. You haven't even seen my Hello Kitty slippers that I wear when I'm driving. Don't even start.
Don't have no cam, dude.
What?
I have a PlayStation cam somewhere around here, dude, and I don't use it.
Oh, I do. I change angles for using the VR, and I haven't changed it back for my feet and steering wheel.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere good to put it, is my problem. Because I'm not sitting at a desk, or at like a table, and that's kind of basically a webcam. You kind of got to have it there. So I have very awkward, like weird views. But I mean, actually, I might be able to change that because I do sit somewhat closer now, but there's madness going on around here at times, and I don't, like if I have a camera up and going, like it's not private.
Just know that whenever I hear domestic disputes, I will leave the room.
Oh yeah, you're hot.
I don't get involved in domestic disputes.
Yeah. Oh, we had it out that night. I was pissed, man.
Well, I've been there, and it was a very long time ago when I was a kid, and when I see people get to that point, it just reminds me of being a kid. And not giving the other person that I choose to love the respect that they should get. That's all it is. And I expect to be treated back with the same respect that I give out. So if I'm a piece of shit to someone, I would expect it back. So that's why, I've learned karma. I told you when I was younger, I was in the church band with a church that was over 10,000 people. I had girls like left and right all over the place. What up? What the fuck? And then from there it went to pro snowboarding, sponsored professional snowboarder. And I've told people this before. I've had girls that said I wouldn't even look at him if he wasn't sponsored. But since he's sponsored, yeah, fuck yeah, I'd fuck him. And some of them I did.
Is he sponsored? You can be my sponsor.
And little pro hoes. That's all they were. When I chose someone, then that was it. That was the person I chose. But, you know, I learned that if I treated them wrong in any way, I expected it back. Gotta jump in this room.
Yeah,
there are 2 other guys in here. I have no idea how good they are. I didn't put any ratings in for it.
Did you need a public? Is that what it was?
Yeah! Get some other people in here. See what we can do to them. But a lot of everything is just throttle control. Everything's throttle control. And if you have the traction on, then you lose a lot of that throttle control.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is just to fart around.
Right? That guy tried hitting me in the corner, and that was funny. He didn't fuck me up at all. Bye-bye! You're not gonna catch me.
Well, the guy who was supposed to come and buy my car hasn't messaged me back. Maybe he got another car.
Oh.
It's okay, I'm not in a rush to sell.
Right.
I just barely came to that revelation, this past week.
Oh, this room full mechanical damage is on, just so you know. So if these guys force something bad, they aren't going to realize that their car isn't going to fix itself. Repairing, finished. And that is the enter with caution part. So try to avoid hitting anybody if you can. If you do, you get damaged, just pull into the pit and get it repaired. They aren't going to know why their car isn't fixing itself. And so they're going to be really slow. They're going to be like, what's wrong with this fucking room? Turtle was having all kinds of fucking trouble in this room. This lobby with the mechanical damage on.
I have.
And you know, and I figure out why a lot of these people have as many wins on their accounts as they do. I figured it out this week. You want to know what it is? What it is if I keep my driver rating, say around where it is, somewhere around 19,000-20,000, and I go into a lower SR rated lobby, say a C rated lobby or a D rated lobby, they can't keep up with me. They cannot keep up with me. And so it... What's that?
ASM?
Everything is off except for anti-lock brakes are at default.
What about your counter steering? Is it weak or strong?
It's off.
Oh, it's off.
It's off. Everything is off except for the brakes. Anti-lock brakes is default. Everything is off.
So no brake indicator either? That helps.
Oh no. Oh no. It'll still tell you. It's still. What happens is when you need to start braking, the little suggested down gear number next to the gear you are in, it'll start flashing. You want to brake just after it starts flashing. Like right there, it starts flashing before the 50. I don't brake until I hit the 50, and it's a downshift with a brake.
happens here. Jesus. This is what it's like with that traction control.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful with your foot. Let off the gas.
Oh man, my fucking car didn't turn around at all either.
I'm gonna pit in every time so that doesn't set a time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like I'm fighting with bad tires with the slip off.
They're slick tires. You just have to be very gentle with the gas. Watch this guy's fast time. Ooh, 223! Oh, and that was slow.
Oh, is it because my car's damaged? Is that why it's going slower?
Huh?
I said, yeah, because I already spun out a couple of times. Just because my car's damaged too.
Which car are you in?
The FP1.
Okay, you gotta remember to keep the RPMs up on that thing.
Yeah, I am, but it's going slower noticeably. I think it's because I took it.
They're on hard tires too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest thing is throttle control. You know, and some people argue, yeah, leave it on, leave it off, da 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 da. Yeah, sometimes I get really pissed off when I've got hard tires and somebody spins me out because they're on mediums, and instead of trying to pass in a good section, I'll let people pass if they're going to drive clean. You know, I don't care, because I'd rather have them pass me clean and me make it up in a lap or two and save some gas driving behind them. You know, and that's all it is. Oh, I get strategy. Yeah, they're on a softer tire. They're going to be faster. I'll get the fuck out of your way. You know?
Right.
But, I don't know, some people just can't do that. Hey, this guy's gonna wait for me? Really?
Yeah, my car is fucking right off the nose. Until I'm really ready, I'm gonna leave that shit off. Or leave it back on too.
Try to keep up in that Corvette. Come on, come on, come on. Try to keep up. I don't know where that guy went. Couldn't keep up. And make sure your wheels are lined up straight when you get on the gas. Other than that, it's all easy. But listen to your gears when you're shifting down. Make sure you actually hear them all engage. Don't, go down so many gears that it's and it doesn't do anything, I've got to remind myself to do that sometimes. Somebody sent me a message about a manufacturing race. Wheel up. Yep, the Beetle. I put full mechanical damage on in this lobby though, so if anyone drives dirty and they end up fucking up their car, bagger. That's all it is. Let's see. What car are you in now? Oh, you're in that FT1, right?
Yeah.
Where is that FT1? Oh, I don't have a livery for the FT1. Right. Tires, da. I haven't driven this car much. So we'll see what it'll do. I'm trying to help one of my buddies. We got a wheel bagger, so I'm kind of trying to help him. figure it out. That fucking car is quick.
What?
Yeah, T1. Quick. Like the Supra. You want to start one?
How many laps?
It's 8 laps, just like the daily race. I doubt these guys will stay the whole race. Just stay behind everybody. You're good. Watch them and laugh when they go wrecking into shit. Like I said, full mechanical damage it's gonna fuck them up. They get. Yeah, if I really wanted to mess everybody up, I'd turn all those things off. I'm good. You ready to start one?
Sure.
This will be fun. Took me a while to get used to. Oh, I know. It does. You're getting real fast though, Bagger. I've been watching your times. You've been gaining a lot of time. Alright, way in the back here. Oh, you're starting in first. Just stay out of their way. Even if you have to just let them pass, move to the side. Move to the left and let them pass.
Gotcha. How many times do you have to pit? Just once?
Just once. You need to get hard tires. Or medium, whatever you don't start on. I'm starting on medium. I'll probably pit twice. This car, this Beetle is mean on tires on this one. You're good, you're good, you're good. I'm gonna go right by you. On the inside. Oh! I remember to keep the RPMs up on this thing. Yeah, that guy kind of fucked up my front end a little bit. Yeah, you, that guy. Not bad, it's just, I got a flash on that side, slowing me down. See how this guy goes through the corner here. Get in, fix this. Fix my shit! Fix my shit! Go, go, go! I should have stayed in the Beetle. Car's pretty fast though. Moving. Tire wear is a little different. I'm getting on that guy in front of me. XP is a weird car. Slippage. Oh, I see him. Now remember, this is a high revving engine. Forgetting. There he is. Walking slowly. Woo! Barely held it. Bagger. Stayed in the bug. I gotta get some different tires. I gotta get the hard tires. Maybe too. What did that guy go out on? Did he go out on hard? Oh. Almost lost it right there. I don't think this is too bad though, considering that this is the first time I have ever really driven this car. There's the line I wanted. Back to the mediums. I would have been way better off if I didn't need that extra pit at the start. And now I'll catch him pretty quick, I think. I don't know. See, yeah, I'm catching him slowly. I was starting at like 12 seconds behind him or something like that in the pit. And I'm already 9.6 quarter lap, right? Third of the lap. .225. .9. You're staying ahead of the guy in the Corvette.
Yeah, I don't even know where he's at.
He's quite a ways behind you.
Yeah, my time is super slow though.
I haven't had one lap that is registered as not an out lap yet. This is going to be my first lap going around now that'll register. I'm already over a half second faster than this guy.
You're gonna drop down your gears more now, so you can keep the revs going?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I was understanding.
Yep. Keep those RPMs up. Just be careful on the real tight curves not to get on it too fast. .2 seconds away from me now. Oh, he's done. This guy's fucking spinning around on the track. Ghosting is off, too. There's no ghosting in my room.
Oh, I just crashed into him. He just fucked me up.
Ah, very good.
And that fucking fucked my car. Wow, my car barely can't even get past third gear.
Yep. Mechanical damage.
That fucking sucks. Let's chicken that along. Oh my god, my car's handling like shit.
Teach people real quick though, won't it?
Yeah, but that wasn't due to a crash. That was a fucking... I haven't crashed
A moron?
Yet. Yeah. This guy's taking some fucking stupid days. Yeah, my fucking... Dude, this shit's gonna ruin my wheel. I wonder, some people wonder why they don't have friends.
Right?
He's just sitting there doing that, dude.
wondering what this guy is going to try to pull on me in this last lap. He's not very far behind me, so it wouldn't take much for him to, like, give me a little nudge or something, you know?
Right.
He's got that fucking tiny ass little 4C or whatever, Alpha.
Alpha Romeo.
Yeah. He fucked up my back end a little bit, bumping me.
Sucks.
Yeah, I don't like that. He just fucking bumped me again coming out of that curve. Yeah, he fucked up the ass end and the front end of my car. Fucking little dick. Really, you wanna hit me fucking right at the end? Hey? Hit me twice. Okay.
That Baggerly guy was coming in to mess with you?
No, Bagger was... They got a lobby up.
He was a peacekeeper.
He's one of the ATK guys that I know, that I told about that guy driving dirty from their clan. Thanks, Baggy. Yeah. See, that's the thing that sucks.
Oh, I had a victory.
Yay! Everyone got booted.
Well, can you run the replay and view me?
You would have to save it. Save the replay.
Well, no, it's in yours, isn't it? But this is your lobby. I see what you're saying.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, save the replay. And should I put just save it and then not share, right? Or share? Save it? I'll just save it.
Just save it. Because I can go into your files and look up.
Oh, right. From the Dealy Dally.
Right, the Dealy Dally.
Yeah, dude, that fucking guy messed me up.
Yeah, it's funny how much one car spinning around in circles in the middle of the track can screw you up.
Like, I hit him right as he was turning. I T-boned him.
Right?
But, I don't know. I wasn't as big a fan of that car. See, like, today, I'm not as big a fan of that car, even though it was pretty quick. Like, I still ran I want to say it was a 225 lap, which isn't, I guess, atrocious.
Right.
But it's like I was telling you, because I'm learning more on this track, there's not going to be as many crazy turns in most of the other tracks. There's going to be those short, quick ones, but like you kind of know when those are coming. This is a way more, as you put it, it's a way more technical track. So something like, for example, on this track, like the Huracan would be dog shit, right? Because it's pretty much kind of built for more of a straightaway.
The Beetle is the best car for that track.
I like the Pugo too.
Well, either one. The VGT.
Yeah, right? Or even the Volkswagen, the other one. It's not bad either.
The Beetle is really stable.
Yeah, no, the Beetle, its stats don't do it justice for as far as what it actually does and how it behaves on the track.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, do you know the turn I'm talking about now, though? That one where you bend that big left and then you go down the downhill. Once you turn, like there's a bunch of trees on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
And then you settle into a. It's basically damn near a U-turn.
Yeah. Hairpin.
Down the hillside. Yeah. That's the one I was talking about. It seems like there I have to drop down in the third gear, ride the inside, and then hit it on fourth.
On that FT1?
Yeah.
I'm going all the way down to first gear.
Through that turn?
Through the big sweeping left-hand turn?
Yeah.
Or the hairpin at the bottom of the hill?
So,
the hairpin I'm going through in like fifth gear. I don't know how speed. But once I get to the center of the apex, I'm back on it.
I'd have to see. Are you're running it right now?
No.
No, you're in something else.
Yeah.
No, I think we might not be talking about the same.
There's the big sweeping left. I hit that, the 50 mark, the last marker that you see on the right side. That's where I'm at. Downshift. Brake about a quarter into the downshift. In. Downshift again. Hold it until I get to the middle of the apex. Gun it. That car goes up to 7th gear. The FT1, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, maybe 6th. The Beetle does. But the Beetle, I go from 7th down to 5th. The FT1, I had to go down to 4th to keep it in the high RPM.
See, now for me, I was putting it in the 3rd to cling to the inside. I was dropping it down to 3rd.
You don't want to cling to the inside the whole way through that turn. You want to sweep into the apex. That's how you hold all your speed.
I guess that's part of what I'm missing then.
It's just like the first turn, except bigger.
Yeah, see, and I do the same thing on those turns. So that's probably where I'm losing speed. Because I don't know, like I said, I was clinging to the inside in 3rd gear, like at crazy RPM. Oh, maybe I'll try that again. I'll try what you're saying. approaching it right now. Braking, dropping down the floor. Go back up.
They seem different on this one.
I don't see how I would do that. I feel like I would lose control of the car.
Peru, I know that guy, he's pretty fast. Oh, that works way better on that curve. On it.
Dude, I hate those dirt tracks.
I don't mind it. If he got his A rating back. Somebody got their A rating back.
How are you playing music? You just had something going in the background? Your phone?
Yep.
Yeah.
This track has like the longest pit stop in the world.
Dude, I was messaging that guy about that freaking Corvette that I've been talking about, man, and he's not even answering me back. This shit's still for sale.
I'm gonna tell you. Ooh, way wrong. Way wrong. Oh, my neck hurts too much. My neck is killing me.
Yeah.
Left shoulder. Oh. Oh. Oh, it hurt. Oh. Oh. Shoulder hurts. Probably from that fucking race earlier. Oh.
I was getting false positives, man, like a bad piss test on this track then, this whole time. So my times weren't really my times.
Oh, man. Poo-poo, where's he at? Good to see you again.
I still don't understand how these fucking cars are competitive. Like how the BOP can... It's weird because it takes some cars way down in HP. Like that Supra is still way higher than that FT1 when you go to BOP.
Oh, man, my shoulder hurt. Oh. Taxi's gotten pretty fast.
I see that guy in the lobbies all the time. Dude, I got a fucking back brace on.
Good knowing little bits of different languages.
You don't speak any Japanese?
A little bit. I understand a lot more than I can speak.
Oh. Yeah, that's how my son's getting me to spin.
Yeah, I guess I spoke fluently till I was 3 years old. And then I learned Japanese. My mom learned English at college, and I helped her study for all her college stuff when I was 4, 5, and 6 years old. I helped her learn English. But then, the downfall is most of the Japanese stopped. Because the thing is, Japanese culture, it is rude to speak in a different language in front of company or other people that don't speak that language. Oh, Apache just slid out. What happened? Oh, Apache. Oh, first Timberhawk. Timberhawk's freaking going in the dirt. I'm amazed he held on to it. Whenever I see people hold on to it in the dirt, I get concerned whether they actually have their traction off or if they're using it. I know Timberhawk uses it. And he'll argue, yeah, well, every car has some sort of traction control, otherwise they wouldn't be able to drive these cars. Yeah, is that how it works? NASCAR? You know? Wonder about some things.
That's my car locking up.
I do not know. Are they restarting? What are they? I don't know what they're doing.
Whoa, my car's like straight locking up. Is that the ABS?
Oh, yeah. If you're hitting your brakes too hard, yeah.
I've never had that happen though.
Oh, they'll still lock up if you hit them hard enough.
No, I think I fucked up the settings. Yes.
Yeah, my shoulder hurts. I think it's from when that guy spun me out earlier. The force feedback on these wheels is enough to where it can fuck some shit up. You get slammed like that and this wheel reacts, goes back and forth, it fucking does some damage.
Or you're just getting old?
No, it's because I have my force feedback settings where this thing feels like a real car. If I was in one of these cars and it got hit like that, yeah, I'd probably have worse muscle damage than this. But fuck, I can't drive. You know? Something. They'll do this. Oh, I fucked up at the start. You better restart. One thing goes wrong with anyone, and it's yeah, let's restart.
I'm speaking about
Let's do the race. What's gonna happen if you're doing the race and well, they're saying stupid glitches, but for some reason Apache went off into the dirt. And I don't know what happened. I missed it. I wasn't watching it. But they all backed out and restarted the qualifying because of that. I'm like, it was fucking qualifying. Come on. Break time over. That's funny.
Alright, let's see what happened.
Let's see what happened to Apache. They restarted everything. Oh, there it is. He was just fine. Went to break into this corner. Did okay there. Did okay there. Did okay there. Oh, and then he went wide and went into the dirt and fucking went across the track. That was all Apache's fault. He screwed up. He was going too fast. Yeah, let's restart the whole fucking qualifier. You know? That's the thing, you know, with a real race, they don't care. You went out in the dirt, you fucking went out in the dirt. You better make up for it in your next lap. You better hope you get another lap in. Get a good lap. But see, you can see, like, I'm watching Apache. I can see he's got his ABS on default. Everything else is off. Traction control, counter steering assist, all that. It's off. Everything's off. All he has is his default for his ABS. Go to, let's see, King Pit Dog. He's got everything off. Yep. Guaru Perez has everything on. Timber Hawk, what's that one? I think that's traction, is that? Oh, I'm not sure. No. Everything's off on Timber Hawk. As far as I can see.
I don't know why this car's locked. I've never had a car do this. There must be something in the settings or something.
All I know is Timberhawk is in that F1 McLaren and he's not in first place. He just passed somebody because they went in the dirt. Well, they're just doing qualifying though anyways. Talking trash, Timberhawk.
You like geesing on that guy.
I like juicing him about that frickin' McLaren. The thing is, I have the memory of an elephant. I don't forget. So when somebody comes at me, like he was about his McLaren, whenever I'm in that F1, I'm in first place, and I'm not. I don't think he was in first, but I don't know how he did in the manufacturers. I know last week he wasn't in first. I forget. I don't know. And the thing is, here's the only problem with practicing in these lobbies. Yes, it's good that they are, for the most part, all driving clean. But then you get into the manufacturers' races or something, and people are driving dirty, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what was the point?
So it's like you're not prepared for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's like you want to go get ready for a race or, you know, marathon or something, you're gonna go out and you're fucking gonna run every day and da-da-da, and you're gonna go up hills and down hills, and if it goes on any dirt trails in the marathon, you're gonna go on those. You're gonna hit everything you can that is gonna help you prepare for that race. So you're ready. Should something come up? Well, what if I'm running along, going around a corner, and there's a little bit of gravel, real fine sand, and I go fucking slipping off onto my fucking hip and fuck something up? I better work on jogging around and watching for sand, and, you know, you prepare yourself. And so, doing these races like they're doing it's good for working on strategy, good for working on your time, getting the course down. When it actually comes into it, and you got some guy behind you that you don't know, and the first opportunity they have, they fucking slam into you and spin you out or something, like what happened to me earlier, then that's it. You're fucked. The whole race is over. Done. Oh, I caught him and passed him. Well, they fucking did it to me again. You know, and that was from up to 2 seconds behind. That's a pretty good fucking dive bomb. 2 seconds behind. Yeah, see? Right now, Timberhawk is starting in 5th. Yeah, what happened there, Mr. McLaren? Apache's doing better than you. Apache used to fucking spank Apache. Apache used to have my time. Has a lot to do with the car, though. That Mercedes is pretty fast. Pretty stable. There's a real big difference from my GR4 to GR3 Lexus. Boo, starting in 2nd. We're gonna watch Puru. Japanese guy thinks he's gonna be the one to watch.
Shit, I just can't be coming in too hot on these turns.
Ferrari. Good dog. Where's Timberhawk? Ooh, that Garu Perez guy's a little dirty. Passing in bad spots. That might be what happened to Timberhawk.
Dirty Perez.
Oh, fuel isn't on. They gotta work out the bugs in the room. Apache didn't set it up right. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Puru is pretty quick. He was in one of our lobbies last week. Japanese guy. That's funny. Oh man.
I don't know why I'm missing this. I swear that the braking is changing, like it's locking up.
Is it the ABS?
think so, huh?
Are you pushing your pedal all the way to the floor?
But the thing is the ABS keeps turning on. Is that what it is? I gotta turn it off?
No. The ABS, if I just barely rest my foot on the brake, that little ABS light will come on. As soon as you hit your brakes, the ABS is going to come on. That's telling you that it's helping to not lock up as much as it can. But if you jam it all the way to the floor, then it's going to lock up on you. And that's why I put the spring on my pedals, because it actually, when I feel that tension, I know I've got a little bit more that I've got to push down on pretty good for it to lock up. So anti-lock brakes, if you hit them hard enough, slamming on them, they will lock up. That's how it is in any car. It will help it to not lock up as much as it can, but when you feel
I put it on default.
When you feel it starting to lock up, let off the brake a little bit. Let your tires spin, because when they are sliding, you have no traction.
Mr. Saul.
Restart to correct setting. So funny.
Are you in a room with those guys?
I'm in their FI practice manufacturer lobby. But I was just spectating. Because my shoulder hurts. So I wait for them to go in, I wait for them to start it up, and then, ta-da! Yay, fuel consumption! So, I'm going to take a smoke break. I'll be right back.
All their cars look the same. Ah!
What are they doing? Screens are doing weird things. Oh, man.
Alright.
Yeah. My cat was being a pain in the ass. Oh, man. What are you doing? Are you in a lobby?
I'm doing some speed runs on a semi on Dragon's Trail.
Really? On Dragon's Trail.
What's that?
I said, really, on Dragon's Trail.
Sorry, it's not the one you think.
I don't know if I feel like doing any of these right now.
I think I've come to the realization that I need to drive MR cars.
Why is that? You like how the
I like the turning.
Honda is? The Honda is pretty nice too.
It's the Pugo, really. It's the Pugo, and that's. But what I'm gonna do is exit. Yes.
But do you have a Dragon's Trail lobby already?
Probably.
Oh no, it's the daily, isn't it? Sport. What is that? The Manufacturer's Cup? Or what's the one that's in the Dragon Trail?
For a daily? Is there a daily for it? I don't think there's a daily for it.
No, there's not.
What it was is today was the Manufacturer's Cup. That was today's race, Dragon Trail Seaside.
I haven't done that. Or
so then that would be this. I need to change. What's your driver rating?
I don't know. Let's see.
Is it a D, B, or
S?
Okay. I'll put it as a DB.
It's can I look at that again? Yeah, it's sportsmanship. My rating is S, and then my driver's rating is D. I had it at C, but I stopped driving, and then I started fucking up.
I like it when my sportsmanship rating goes down. Like if I get it down to a C, I'm winning. That's what I was saying about Turtle earlier. You know, if he did a whole bunch of lobbies where he kept getting a bunch of SR down, and he was in lower SR lobbies, yeah, of course he's gonna fucking win a bunch of races, you know? It put me in a lobby, I was a BS, and it put me in with a bunch of DS's.
Okay. I don't have any, okay. I gotta figure out what cars I'm gonna run. I haven't been messing with Group 4 at all.
I wonder how the NSX is on this track. I've never even tried it. I know that my Lexus is slow on this track. Because, in the Porsche, I'm at least a second and a half faster.
Group 4. Okay, so the trophy's not that great on this track, or yeah?
The Megane? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really drive the Megane that much.
Then it's an R car, so the middle.
I just put on medium tires for this room. I think that when it was
what's
today,
the car? The RSL1 for Group 3?
I think so. I forget. I never drive them.
Right.
That feels pretty good so far.
Have to be on medium.
Yeah, that's all I have on this one. I didn't take tire setup. The FIAs, it was actually all tires were required, but I'm more change settings for it. brake too late. Not used to that view, see, and that's the thing. When you're driving a view you're not used to, it speeds you up. No. No, this is set up just like the room would be for the race. I wish they did put on real mechanical damage. Time of day is different for what it was too for today's FIA.
Hot.
This car, some of these corners. These cars are like 10 seconds slower. Almost.
Yeah, no. I'm having the dickens of a time.
The BOP, so is this race, can they let you mess with other stuff with their gears?
No. Performance settings are locked too. And Ferrari almost hit me. Just pass both of those guys. Clean passes. Oh, and he really just fucking tried fucking hitting me?
Oh, you have this on advantage?
Huh?
It's on advantage?
What the fuck is this guy doing? Guy just fucking made his car go sideways in front of me in the chicane.
Dude, have you seen, you watching the show on Netflix? You watch any shows on Netflix?
Watching what on Netflix? I'm not watching anything on Netflix.
Have you watched any shows on Netflix?
No, I've been watching Doctor Who on Pluto TV.
Sure.
Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, Pluto TV. I haven't been watching that stuff.
Love Doctor Who. I forget. No. No.
What happened?
Qualifier. Oh, you didn't make it in?
Alright, so what do I gotta do?
I forget how many laps this is. Oh, 15 laps. It's a long race.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, figured.
Hi. That was funny. I wonder what the next races are here for Speedo GT Sports events list. Okay, first one is gonna be N100 Tsukuba. Yuck. Race B is going to be GR3, 4 laps, Autodromo Lago Maggiore GP. That might be pretty good. It's only 4 laps. The last one is 15 laps of Laguna Seca GRX, one make from the garage. That's going to be interesting. I wonder what that car is going to be. I don't like it when they do those GRX one make, any one make. They don't say what the one make is going to be. Bummer. That's like Monday and 20 minutes.
Let's see.
So let's see, the next, Octodrome. Autodromo, Lago Maggiore GP. Very nice.
Oh, dude, I started watching that show, Last Kingdom, on Netflix.
Yes.
I thought it sucked. I got through the first 3 episodes, and now I'm on season 3. It's actually legit.
Right on tire wear. Is there any tire? No, none. Fuel, none. That sucks.
How come I was broadcasting, I believe, on YouTube, or was it Twitch, and it didn't save it?
I have no idea. I have a thing set up for Twitch, but I don't use it.
Well, I was just broadcasting.
Hard time.
This gameplay on YouTube. Okay. Start broadcasting. Okay.
Yes. 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 I turn all these off. Prohibited. Prohibited.
It says I don't get it. It's not broadcasting. Not start the broadcast service is temporarily unavailable. Please try again.
I don't know.
That's a weird one, yeah. Cast YouTube. Maybe include like display messages. Okay, yes. Okay.
I wonder if they're gonna limit. Never know. Never know. This course. Let's see. What is gonna be a good car for this course? I'm gonna have to go with Porsche, maybe.
Yes, weird, huh? I can see it now, but it didn't record any of the stuff that was on prior.
Oh, I know which one this is. It's gonna be a dirty race. I remember when this one was the daily race before. It was fucking dirty as hell.
Go on.
The daily race B for next week. I set up a lobby for it. It's GR3s.
Gotcha. And do I have to wear socks?
You have to wear socks.
Yeah.
For?
To be on this track.
This is medium. Or hard. Hard. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember this track. This was one of the FIAs.
Gotcha.
I wish it gave like the penalty points like it does in the game, you know? When you're racing on the dailies. So yeah, just find a car that you are consistent on this track with and go. I know. That's the track that Turtle's usually pretty good on.
Cotton a little bit.
I'm tired too.
I like shooting guys. This game's cool. It's a nice change of pace. I'm glad I have the wheel. The next one's gonna come out. Hopefully, my wheel is compatible with the PS5.
No telling. No telling what they'll do. I know that my other wheel was compatible all the way up until PS4.
Well, I'm kind of like I'm kind of stunned as to how come Sony PlayStation, because there's these Thrustmasters, but how come they don't have a Sony PlayStation wheel?
They do.
No specific wheel. But nobody's using it though, is what I'm saying.
Because it was, they had different ones, you know. I think even the G29 was one of them for a while. It had PS logo on it and everything.
Logitech?
Yeah, no, yeah. That braked a little late. I don't know how I like this car for it. Let's try.
Dude, I haven't been on this track in a long ass.
Hard one to say which car. So I think try the Beetle on it.
Yeah, dude, I swear these cars behave different on a daily basis, depending on the
Well, it depends on the time of day too. They don't say the time of day on the events list. I'm in a bug. What are you talking about? I remember my breaking points now.
Touch that Warzone?
What?
Touch that Warzone?
Warzone?
Oh, really?
I won't play those. They've already had so many things online about people being caught cheating on that game.
Oh, for sure. It's Call of Duty. That's what's gonna happen. And what makes it worse is they're trying to have like the app.
Oh, you can play from your phone.
Yeah. But then the
against people on PS4?
No. You have to. They have to be on the app for the phone as well. The problem with that though is that they have mixed lobbies. Okay, so it'd be like this. So imagine you're racing against guys only on controllers, and you've got the wheel down. They're making people play same lobbies. So, like, you've got people that are playing on their cell phones, and then there's other people that are using controllers that are Bluetooth.
Right.
It's never going to be a fair fight.
Right.
Dude, I don't know if that bitch has a sixth sense or what. Fucking girlfriend called me from LA.
Oh yeah, Beetle's definitely going to be faster. Booyah. Chose Beetle as my factory car.
What's the group 4 car, the Beetle?
I forget.
Huh?
I forget.
Yeah. If you forget, that means
it might be like the Scirocco or something.
I doubt it's a Scirocco. If it is, the Scirocco's solid. You'd see more people.
It's front wheel drive.
it handles pretty decently.
Yeah.
It's not super crazy fast, but it handles decently. Like it's got instant, because it's not super torquey because of the front.
Right.
But I mean,
It's okay. If you had a Sirocco and a Beetle, there's worse options.
Oh yeah.
because I mean, like let's say you wanted to run the Jag. The Jag, Group 4 Jag is kind of trash. And same thing with the Porsche. The Porsche is still good, the Group 4, but it's like checks and balances.
Right.
You know, if you had you have the Porsche in Group 3, but then the Porsche in Group 4, like how good is that? And then how it's like what you said. You're banking your season on
one car.
Yeah, on one car, as opposed to, you know, you can have you can have more of a like a well-roundedness.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I gotta check my thing. I think that guy already probably bought a car, but whatever. Honestly, I don't care if he did or not. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I missed it again. I'm just wondering if I want to do any daily races on this account. If I do, I need to do like I've been doing. Kind of knock down my SR. That's the only way that I'm gaining DR. You know what I'm saying? So if I knock my SR down to a C, then I win races and I make up a lot of DR. Like I'll get my DR and it'll keep going up.
Right.
If I stay in the lower lobbies. So if I kept my SR low, like in a C or a D lobby, then my DR will go up a lot. It'll go up like over 1,000 per race. So if I did 10 successful races, in theory, I could be up to an A rating. But I'm not gonna do it in a BS lobby because for some reason the BS lobbies are the dirtiest lobbies. Because if everyone's at a BS and they're really like a BS, you know, it's like if you get an A that got knocked down to a B, then he's going to be faster than everybody.
Yeah,
in theory.
Well, and then there's also people like you, right?
Well, yeah, and then there's the average guy like me that he'll usually be passing a lot of people that are just making mistakes. I'm more consistent. But that's where the dirty races come in. The BS lobbies are, almost want to say, more competitive, but it's more a thing of, in BS lobbies, they just want to win. And even if they're starting in fucking last place with a time that's 10 seconds lower than everybody, they think they're going to win. And if somebody passes them, you know, like somebody gets spun out from the front, like if I start in third and I get spun out and end up way back by them, they're going to keep knocking me around until I'm in last place. But they don't realize that every time they hit me and they get an SR down, their DR is not going up. And that's why I get in those lobbies and I avoid if I can avoid them. And I get a clean race, my DR goes up like you wouldn't believe. Like 1,500 or more per race.
God damn it! Wish I had a.
Yeah, I need to repost this fucking livery.
Wish I had a nice fucking steak right now.
Where is that car?
If I can fucking. See if I can fucking pull out some of this chicken or something. For tomorrow.
No, that's not it.
Ice cream sandwiches for days. What an egg sandwich, man. Never hurt anybody's feelings.
I think it was this one. I'll see in a second.
What do you usually cook, man, or make?
Oh. I think that's 9. What do I usually what?
Cook or make for food?
Depends.
Hmm?
Depends. I usually make like all the steaks and everything like that. Curry, anything Japanese that we cook at our house. I don't know what I want to do. Check the mileage exchange. Nothing new. Nothing new. Yay, I wish they'd put up some things that I don't have.
Snow Runner. That's what it's called. It's an actual. I guess you deliver loads and all kinds of shit.
Huh?
On Snow Runner, you can actually do it's a multiplayer too.
I don't know what it is.
You gotta traverse terrains, dude, in trucks.
Oh.
There's different objectives. It's a driver, but it's a sim driver, but it's co-op as opposed to just racing in fast time. Oh, I'm gonna look at it right now. Dude. Okay, so what is this? Season pass. So the actual game itself is $50. This seems like it's one of those games that'll fucking drop in price like in another month or so.
Yeah, I'm tempted just to make another account just for FIA. Tempted. You didn't save that replay.
Yeah, dude, it's like Ice Road Truckers on steroids, it looks like.
No, from when we were in that lobby. Oh.
I guess you gotta do it. It's a 4-player co-op.
Predator Hunting Grounds. You took a look at that?
Yeah, I've got this one chick I subscribe to, and she's been playing it. I think she's been playing the VR version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least I told the ATK guys about their other dirty driver that was in one of the races that fucked me up earlier this week, but I did a second race and did better, so it didn't matter. But still,
that's good. I mean, how much longer are they gonna give? So, I'm assuming they're gonna stop doing updates and live service to Gran Turismo Sport when the new Gran Turismo starts, or
no, because the new Gran Turismo will come out on PS4 most likely also.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Gran Turismo Sport, not because they've changed the title.
I know it's not going to be the same for PS5, but it is still a PlayStation exclusive game, and I'm sure that they aren't going to bank on everybody buying a PS5 right away. So in order for them to do anything, it's going to be like Destiny or Battlefield where it'll cross-save, you know? But I don't know. I think the matchmaking will still be PS4 or PS5, depending on which console you're on. You know?
Yeah. I'm gonna be interested to see if you buy it on PS5, would it be good on PS4?
That's what I'm saying. They'll probably have some sort of a cross save. So even if you buy it on PS4, you'll probably be able to buy a digital version for it for PS5 and cross save. They'll probably have something, you know. If you buy it online as a digital version, you'll get the cross save. If you buy the disc, then you won't, you know? Something like that.
Right.
Who knows? Who knows? I don't even begin to speculate because the timing, you know? It's too early to speculate anything. They're saying they're gonna hope that it's gonna come out before Christmas, you know?
Well, the target date was always November.
Yeah, but you know they'll be lucky if they get out before Christmas. Because there's going to be a lot of bugs and problems with the servers and everything else. You know, they've got to build all the servers for it. And then you're talking about different engines for all the games and whatever.
But looking at it for a year now.
Yeah, but still, look how long it took them to get Gran Turismo in any sort of decent shape just for PS4. I think it was better on PS3. You know, when they have the GT Academy, I thought it was better.
Do you think that, as far as looks and aesthetics and all that shit, is Forza better than Gran Turismo?
I don't know, I don't play Forza.
Yeah, it's Xbox, obviously, but I don't know, some of the stuff looks legit.
I don't know. If it's not PlayStation, I don't touch it. You know?
my god. I don't know why they're pushing this for.
I've always been PlayStation. I've had other consoles, Super Nintendo and all that shit, N64, and I've had them. But I never bought many games for them. So I'd give it to my sister or give it to a friend or, hey, I got the new PlayStation, I don't need this shit anymore. You want it? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting watching replays. Get to see what all actually happened to you. Guy in front of me fucked me up, braking real hard right there. That was nice. It's like whenever you got somebody in front of you on a first lap, and then
You gotta drive cautious. You gotta drive cautious. Cautious.
Charging.
oh man.
You gotta drive super cautious.
Oh yeah, there it was. They
Where's
fucking sandwiched me because of that fucking dick.
Dude, I fucking bought this game. Well, it's $9 now, or $10. I bought this game when it fucking came out, and I thought it was gonna be a badass game. I'm actually kind of surprised that 2.5 years later they still have fucking service. For Honor.
I don't know. I don't play that game either.
It's a duel game. So it's like me versus you, but you're Vikings basically. So it's like a big ass Viking with a giant axe, and then like there's another one. There's samurais. There's like Orochi. There's knights, and they all have like it's got a really interesting combat system to where it's not just like it's not like Street Fighter or something like that. It's like you swing your sword at me, I could actually parry your sword or make it glance away from me and counter it.
Right.
Or there's also grappling, and I can grab you if I don't choose to attack you back. And there's also like charging where some characters have unstoppable like charges. You kind of just have to veer away and get away from it. It's interesting as far as the mechanics are super interesting, and there's hella counters to like almost all the moves, but they did such a poor job in balancing that the game died like right away. And so that's when I'm stunned that it still has service. The servers were terrible, and here's the worst part about it is the matches would take like 30 minutes if you played like 4v4. And you almost never made it through a match because the servers would disconnect. So you'd be sitting there trying to finish one match in an hour.
Best game ever was SOCOM until it got hacked by everybody. Remember that SOCOM on PS2 came with the fucking headset. You could order your guys, go here, go there, do all kinds of shit.
Yeah, it was legit.
But the online, it was those huge maps.
Yeah.
Huge maps, or we could do snipe no crosses and and a lot of actual real quick scoping where you had to use your index finger to zoom in and out. you know? No fucking aim assist. That's the worst thing they ever could have done for shooting games is put aim assist. 'Cause it makes every fucking moron good. I don't use it. I turn aim assist off. First thing I do, turn aim assist off.
They're still selling Call of Duty Ghosts. Wow.
Yeah.
$20. Who's buying that? Why would that even go on sale?
People are fucking buying it. There are just some people. There are people that have gotten on me. Well, you just bought this game for, you know, Call of Duty, what was it, Modern Warfare 2 or whatever. I forget which one it was that came out a while ago. Maybe it was just regular Modern Warfare.
$20.
And I'm like, I got it as a free download when it came out for free. Because I was like, I'm not fucking paying for this shit. I bought it before, and I had every fucking map pack and everything else on PS2. I already fucking been through the game 5 times.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna fucking pay for it. And then you get people on there, they're like, oh yeah, you haven't even done your trophy. I'm like, dude, if I could hook up my trophies? If you could see my fucking PS2 trophies for that, you'd see I had it all gold. Yeah. I had it platinum. It was so fucking easy.
Well, it's just like everything else, dude. It's like, well, how good are you at your job? What do you do? Like when you play, do you like go? You know, are you a tryhard? Are you a sweat? Or are you just kind of playing the game for fun?
Yeah, and you know, an aim assist. I don't know. Aim assist to me, it fucked up every game. Because all you have to do is be in the vicinity of somebody, zoom in, it snaps to them, and you shoot them. You're dead. You know?
Well, the worst part...
And I can't play like that because I play other things, you know, like zombies and shit. So when something runs by, another zombie, if you've got aim assist, it goes from aiming at the one you're aiming at to the one that just ran by, and then you die. You know? So that's reasons why I turn aim assist off. I think it's for people that can't aim.
Well, aim assist is really bad. Especially when you're talking about, like, snipers shouldn't have aim assist.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Because you still have, even, like, I was playing, the other day, I was playing Black Ops 4, like a few nights ago. And this guy just ran into the room, just looked in my general direction, didn't even peer in. There was, like, because I know that, you know, the difference between, like, you know, a quick scope.
Mm-hmm.
But his scope didn't even turn black, didn't do nothing. He just shot me once, and I'm just like, how is that okay? Like, first of all, why can you even ADS like that?
Well, I'll give you a great example of that. Sniper 4. Italia. You go into live lobbies, snipe no cross. And there'll be a guy running in a circle. You can't hit him. But as soon as he sees your scope flash, boom, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all aim assist.
The glint?
Yep. He sees you trying to hit him while he's running in circles, and he just bam, bam, bam. That guy's shooting, killing like fucking everybody, and no one can hit him.
Dude, I need to start deleting more people off my friends list.
I'm trying to get to that point. I've got a lot of people that I don't even play games with.
I've shrunk my playlist down, and I still have like a little over 350. Yeah. And I've been deleting people. At one point I got up to like almost 700. I've been deleting because it just takes too long to get through my list. And then I had to make that other list, like a personal list or a custom.
Right.
And like it's still not even like. But yeah, man. I need to find a new game.
But at least the next Call of Duty, I think it's going to be, they're going to make it Black Ops 5. They pretty much, they try to take money away.
Everything they've done with zombies has just gone to shit. You know, the gobblegum and everything, it makes the fucking game too easy. I remember
zombies is like a sticking point for me at this point.
Well, zombies is my main thing with Black Ops. Treyarch.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's solid as hell. I like playing the multiplayer. The other thing is like arcade.
I don't like. The only thing I like is like search and destroy.
But
it's the same shit. Really you know?
Yes, but at the same time, dude, like if you're only playing S&D,
right?
Then you're not really enjoying the whole game. Just like the same, that literally could be thrown back at me. Where if I'm only playing,
but
zombies,
you see, the thing is, I get into a regular run and gun room, and it's like fucking madness to me.
But that's how it is, though. And then you
get
better, and then you control the lobby.
No, when people are fucking quick scoping you from across the map as soon as you spawn in, no, it's not even fun.
Well, no,
but at least on search and destroy, you know, the only bad thing is every now and then you're on a small map, and right at the start, people are throwing grenades, and they know exactly what they're throwing, and you're gonna die.
Well, yeah, it's like any other game, dude. Like if you only stick to one game mode, eventually you will learn the maps. They don't cycle the whole game.
The thing is, I like games that have more real mechanics. Sniper 4 is fucked up. When you've got a freaking 308 sniper rifle that has bullet drop at 60 meters, no, there's something fucking wrong. I got BB guns that shoot more accurate than that, you know? That's literally BB gun mechanics for a fucking sniper rifle.
But sometimes, dude, when I play shooters, I just want to go in there to just shoot people, like be arcadey and then bounce. Like, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Like to have
right? Like every time
matches.
you race in Gran Turismo, you don't do a daily race, right? Like you go and you test stuff out, you like chill, blah blah.
Well, usually I'm practicing for a daily race, or I'm practicing for a Manufacturers Cup race, or practicing for, you know, or I'm doing the races. But I've just learned, don't do races on this account after a certain time, because it is just dirty shit. And my DR and SR will go down if not get reset. So when I get into a lobby, I have one bad race like that, I usually, that's it, I'm done. I'll go do something else. Because it's how it is. It's how people are. People don't know about the rules for racing, they don't care. Racing is supposed to be a no contact sport. If you go into like lobbies that they're racing for money, they're fucking hardcore about it. If somebody bumps you or something, they'll actually examine replays and then they'll give you their decision.
I think that's why I want to do more of the iRacing. I want to do like a budget build. Do you think you could probably build a PC, right?
Not hard to build them.
Well, why don't you build one? So
if I really wanted to build a good gaming one, I'd call up one of my buddies, because he made one for his gaming. Fucking badass.
Why don't you do that?
Because I have no desire for it.
But there's more benefits for your wheel for like racing.
There are and there aren't. And, you know, it's as much as there are advantages, there are disadvantages.
You have a bigger player pool. There's more ways to report. It's a PC, and it's not a PlayStation exclusive like a lot of the stuff.
Right.
So like right there, I mean, those are a lot of pluses that are not offered.
Right.
And not only that, you don't have to keep buying a console. You don't have to keep, you know what I mean? Like you
Doesn't
don't have
matter.
to.
I
you're
like
not tied to
playing off a console.
controller.
I like the console. I don't like gaming on PC. I don't like having to use keyboards. I mean, yeah, it'd be different because I'm using
Well, a lot of the
steering
games
wheel.
you don't have to.
But it would be literally buying a computer for 2 games. That's all it would be, 2 games.
I mean,
And there would be
that's
iRacing, and it would be, what's that other one? Shit. It's like DC-10 or something. It's a flight simulator one.
But here's the thing. You could still play Gran Turismo too on the PC.
Why would I want to play Gran Turismo on a PC?
Because you can play iRacing. So what I'm saying is one thing can do both. As opposed to right now, we have the one.
It doesn't matter.
How does it not matter?
I have no desire to get on a PC. I have no desire to own a PC.
I think that might be.
Unless it's Mac, I don't want it. And that's my biggest issue. If it's not Mac, I don't want it. Because I feel like I'm throwing my money away. It'll be obsolete within 6 months. Everything will have to be upgraded within 6 months. And it's a constant upgrade. Fuck that.
No, dude, it's not like that.
Oh, it is.
What it is yeah.
Everybody I know that has PC, they are investing thousands of dollars in the end.
But that's what you're doing with
they're
your game.
constantly upgrading.
But that's what you do. Yeah, because
I did this and this and this. Oh, now I need to do this and that. And I don't want to get into that shit. I don't. I'd rather just plug in a console. I'd rather. For things like that, yeah. For gaming, I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't.
Yeah, but gaming doesn't get you anywhere. Your car will actually move you. It'll take you somewhere.
Yeah, but we are not talking about my car. We're talking about gaming.
I know, but what I'm talking about is...
And what I'm saying is I have enough shit to do being meticulous and other things that when I get on a game, I don't want to have to deal with all that shit. That's why I like doing the daily races and stuff, because there's no BOP. I don't have to go through setting suspension and doing all that shit. I don't have the time for that shit. I want to get on a game, play, and when I'm done, turn it off. Watch Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
You know, that's it. I don't... I don't
I'm gonna slowly
care for everything that goes with the PC.
I think I'm gonna slowly slip it because I think the PlayStation 3. How long was it out? How many years? 7 years?
I forget. While.
6 years?
Quite a while.
It was out for a minute, right? The PS4's been out for what, 7? Ish.
I don't think quite that long. I'm not sure.
So what I'm saying is like if you bought a PC, right, with a good motherboard and you do the entertaining, you would have still wound up spending around $1,500, and we're not even talking about games yet.
Right.
But the PC, you could keep switching it up and changing out certain things and changing out your AC, like updating it, as opposed to just continuously buying a new console.
But so no matter what, I'm still gonna get the new console.
Right.
I will always get the next PlayStation console. I will always have it.
But you wouldn't have to, is what I'm saying. Is because you could still play the same.
I would, no matter what.
Got ya. I am a
PlayStation guy. I am a guy that, no matter what it is, if it's PlayStation, it's new, it comes out. Why do you think I got VR and Flight HOTAS controllers, and I've got so many fucking controllers, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've got a controller that'll only work on one game.
I got you.
But it's on a limited platform.
But they don't have that game on any other platforms.
Right, but what I'm saying, yeah, but they'll have something similar. It's not won't be that exact title, which I get totally where you're coming from.
Sometimes when I turn on my PlayStation 3, I play one of 3 games. My main one is Battlefield 3. My second one is the game I'm saying, Apache 64H, something, whatever. It's the Apache game, Apache helicopters. And that controller is made for that. I can look wherever I want to shoot the gun, da-da-da-da-da. And the other one is, it varies, but it's usually like Black Ops or my Alice in Wonderland game. Because sometimes I just want to be left alone and play. And that's when I'll go on my PS3. People will leave me the fuck alone. Because otherwise I get on, I start getting hit with messages from everybody. Join our room, join our lobby, join da-da-da, do this, do that. And then I got people on PS3 that are like, dude, you never get on here. What's the point of having friends on this? I'm like, dude, get a fucking PS4. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's only been out for how many years? Get a fucking PS4. Come on. You're still saying fucking Battlefield 3. And it's how many years old? Yeah. But I like going on there to fly the helicopters and jets. And that's the only thing I do on there. And they're like, well, let's do run and gun. And I'm like, I won't be in there. Because there's way too many inconsistencies. Too many people on wireless. And that's across everything, Most people with PCs, they have their shit plugged into a Ethernet cord, but not everybody. Some of them have a wireless thing and they're just fucking tapping off, And when they do that, the problem with a wireless signal is it cycles. And so what happens is every minute or so, their fucking signal goes down to nothing. Almost disconnects them, and you die. Well, what the fuck happened? I just skipped across it. Oh, it's like fucking GT Sport where somebody's in the fucking dirt and then they're in front of you. You just passed them in the dirt and now they're in front of you, brake checking the shit out of you. And it happens on everything. PC is a little better because most people on PC are a little more serious about their connections. But then PC opens up a lot more options for people to cheat. It is a lot easier for people to cheat on a PC than it is
it's more
on a console. But then, for consoles, they have cheats that are built in. Okay, I got this little thing that my USB cord plugs into in line, and it boosts everything, so everything works faster. I push this, and it'll do this, and I've seen all the hacks and cheats that people use. I see it. And when I run into those people, I fucking make fun of them to no end. And you've heard them, they get stupid. I get more pussy than you. Really? That matters for a video game? It doesn't matter. And it's just people getting stupid because in some way or another, you're better than them. And in Battlefield 3, flying jets, there's a lot of cheats for the jets. And I know some people that are legit, and I see how they fly, and then I see how other people are flying that are cheating. Can tell. They fucking do a U-turn on a fucking dime, going 360 miles per hour. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't have your afterburners on right now through this whole turn and be turning tighter than me. because I'm controlling my speed and I'm keeping it at 320, 322 where I'm supposed to for my tightest turn. And you're fucking on my ass now. I just watched you do a turn and you're on my ass with your fucking afterburners on. It's not possible. There's guys that will literally, every time they fly by you, they're facing a complete different angle, but yet they shoot you in the head in the cockpit of the jet. And that's it. You're dead. Your fucking jet is still flying, but you're dead. And that's the aimbot.
Yeah.
You know, I know all the fucking cheats that people use. And that's what makes it so annoying. If you're going to
Yeah.
make a console, you need to make things that will detect any of these things. And if they're using them, boom, they're suspended for like a week. First time, week. They use it again, up, there's another week. Third strike is 2 weeks. You know, and it keeps going up from there.
Yeah.
I canceled my PS Plus because I got suspended for a month because I called someone a dick because they fucking spun me out and rammed me in a race. The guy reported me and I got suspended for a month. My main account.
Did that happen with? Did you send him a message?
That was in the lobby of Gran Turismo Sport.
But
I typed it in, yes.
Okay, that's what I mean.
And as soon as you do that, yes, dick is enough to get you suspended. Calling someone a dick.
That's what I was.
Because
I
called customer support and I talked to them about it. And I said, well, what about my PS Plus for the month that I'm paying for? Well, you don't get that back. I said, you know what? Then when my PS Plus runs out, I'm fucking canceling it. I'm turning off the auto pay and I will never pay for your bullshit again if you want to play this game. So they lost another $100 and something off me per year. Or I forget what it is for the year. Yeah, like $100. Isn't it somewhere around $100?
Gotcha.
Because I don't do the monthly shit. That's a waste of money. You know? Pay for it by the year. Cheaper. And you know, and the only advantage is if you've got PS Plus, yeah, you get some of their free games. But you know, their free games don't even amount to the amount that I spend on PS Plus a year. I'll download all their free games, but I don't use them. I don't play them. If I get on a game and I don't like the way the controls are set up, I won't play it. That's how picky I am with games anymore. You know? It's like that Ace Combat 7 game I was playing the other night. It's set up where all the steering is on the left analog stick and your rudder controls are on either your R1, L1 or R2, L2. And that's the only change you can make is those buttons, the R2, L2 and the R1, L1. That's the only change. And I don't like it because I am used to flying remote control helicopters, remote control jets. And they're set up where everything's on the 2 analog sticks. I have fucking rudder sticks on the top. You know? And so, to me, it does not fly right. So that's why I have my HOTAS controllers, my flight HOTAS controllers. Because, okay, yeah, well, that's a stick and a throttle, and it's got rudder controls and everything else. So now they can't fuck with me. But if I use the regular PS controller, no, I can't play it. That's why I was playing the other night, and I was fucking tired. I wasn't feeling good. I was fucking beat. I didn't sleep good the last couple of days. So, I fucking ended up sleeping all day yesterday. But you know, when I get like that, I'm only going to break out my controller. I'm not going to break out all this other shit because I just don't feel like it. And I would get worse with a PC. I don't even fucking feel like turning it on. You know? Because I'm used to my PlayStation controllers. That's one of the biggest things that I like about the PlayStation is the controllers. If I put a Microsoft controller in my hands, it just feels like garbage. I just want to throw it away or smash it against something. So I've had buddies that were like, "Oh yeah, play my Xbox. Let's play it. I got Call of Duty on here. You like Call of Duty, don't you?" "Yeah, I'm good at it on PlayStation, but your fucking controllers suck." So I won't play it. What do you mean my controller's awesome? No, your buttons are backwards and da da da, and they're fucking offset, and I don't like it. It's not comfortable to me, you know. And that's just one thing. I'm spoiled as far as PlayStation goes. I know how the controllers are. The controllers are comfortable to me. I know how to take them apart and fix them and clean them and do everything with them. So, yeah, I'm sticking with PlayStation. They haven't been able to outsmart me yet. So, I buy a controller. A fucking controller lasts me a long time. I still have my original ones that I got with this. Mine is first series. First ones that came out. And I still have controllers, and they work. I've got to take those ones apart, though, and clean them again. I gave one to one of my nephews. He never gave that one back, little fucker. And I told him, hey, if it ever gets to a point where you have to take it apart, give it back to me. I will take it apart, I will fix it, and I will give it back to you, fixed. But he doesn't do that. He tears something apart, it ends up in a fucking bucket with all these other parts from all of his other controllers. He's tore it apart and can't fix. You know?
Right.
And it's just, I've always been that way. If something doesn't work, I take it apart and I fix it. Unless it's something too fucked up, Like if it's something in the electronics on these little joysticks, I won't fuck with them. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth the time.
Right.
But for other things, taking apart and cleaning things so that, okay, my analog stick isn't sticking to one side and every time I turn on this game, my fucking controller for my view is turning to the right or turning to the left and up or, that's when I take them apart. Clean everything out, take everything apart that needs to be taken apart, clean it and put it back together. Close it up. My buddy that got me my PS4 actually wanted to start a business of putting together controllers, custom controllers, when the PS4 came out. But he was like, it's too hard because you're in California and I'm in Illinois. So I would have to order everything, have it shipped to you, and then have any orders of, what color buttons and da-da-da, and what color controller, and, all that shit, and tell you, and then you'd have to put it together and send it to me, and then I send it out. And I'm like, well, that's just a fucking pain in the ass. It'd be easier if you just learned how to put them together. They're fucking easy to put together. I'll make a YouTube video for you. But, that's the thing. I've dealt with computers. When I was younger, I had friends that's what they did. They built computers. They hacked computers. They did network security for major corporations. And, I've seen all the limitations and downfalls of PCs. And all those buddies of mine that were working on PCs before, no, fuck PCs. I've got a Mac. They've all come to the same point. So, that's what I base things on. I base things on professionals that I know and what they've come to and everything they've dealt with PCs. Because, one of my buddy's jobs was literally to hack his own system. He would sit there all day just trying to hack into his own system. I found a back door. Now I gotta seal it up. And that's all he did. Guy made like 130 grand a year doing that. And he's like, after dealing with everything on PCs, I won't deal with them for my own stuff. They're too easily hacked. And even if you get antivirus and there's so many viruses coming out for PC that they can't even keep up. So now you're paying somebody $100 a year for network security, and your system gets hacked, your whole computer goes to shit, and what do they do about it? They don't do anything. Oh, you must not have had the latest version of our firmware. They make some bullshit excuse, and then you're out of computer.
I mean, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah, because you're talking about it, right? So you know what those fears are. So that you know that they're not going to bullshit you. Just like you know that they're not going to bullshit you about the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have that down. So, yeah, if you're a grandma and you don't have anybody there to tell you, oh, this is what they're trying to say. It's just like when phone companies would tell you needed, like, how many people do you call at their house and not their cell phone at this point? You know what I mean? It's that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, if you don't, like, if you're not up with times, right? And you don't know what the fuck's going on, then yeah, of course. But going just to kind of generalize though, right? Because that's what I was doing. So using a computer as opposed to using a console to kind of throw in a what's it called when you're well, what I'm trying to say is it's like the difference between driving an automatic and a manual. Yeah, you can do it. It's not going to be as fun, but it'll be its thing. But once you get used to it, you're going to learn to just be cool with what it is.
I love driving automatic now.
The PC,
as far as driving regular cars, I'd rather drive an automatic than a stick.
Yes, because
just because I'm in traffic most of the time.
It depends on the stage in your life.
And for you, right? you're up there with all those fucking hills you got to deal with over there.
I'm not like
you're not so much in that.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I've driven on those hills. In San Francisco and shit. I was in a fucking Toyota 4x with a 5-speed, and it fucking sucked.
Yeah, but look, man.
You're parked on a hill and you're like pulling the e-brake and letting it out slowly just to fucking go.
You're talking about extremes in the Bay Area where I live.
Right,
it's not that way. Right. You're talking about like something super dubious.
Right.
That's not like I'm closer to Oakland than I am San Francisco, and out here it's nothing but flat and diagonal roads.
Flat. Right. Got you.
And depending on the city you go to, the streets run diagonally or they run straight, like left to right. It just depends, because it's funny when you look at the map, because you're like, oh, this is the road, but like there was this little diagram that this guy made of the Bay Area, and it's funny when you go into